Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody left me a comment on one of my videos. What makes the twirl tool function? Just clicking, question mark, direction, or amount. It's really pretty elementary. The twirl tool is underneath your shape tool, the second tool below the pick tool. And you've got 8 inches is the size of your nib. So if we make this thing 12 inches and then we click, it made it 12 inches. This is your rate. The speed is going to happen. This is your direction, either counterclockwise or clockwise. I've got mine set on clockwise. And you hold down the mouse key, the left mouse button, and you can stay where you're at. Let's make it smaller. Let's make it like 5 inches. Or you can move. You've got to click on the item. And see, you can move it around and have a bunch. And you could go different directions. So you could go that direction, change it over here and go the opposite direction. So you're making that. The speed, I set mine low because if you set this like on 100, watch what happens. You can't hardly control it. Now, the only time I really use this function, well, like that could be grains of wood, but I thought to make the video a little bit better, I use it for tessellations. So let's make this thing 5 by 5. Let's set our twirl tool on 3. And let's go to this, let me zoom in here. Let me go to this corner, somewhat in the middle. Well, see, I've still got my speed too high. So I'm going to set it back to like the 20. And that's going to slow this down so you can actually hold, you've got to click on the item. So there is a item. Now, it's we made it 5 inches. So if we set our nudge factor on 5 and we make a plus key and do that, when we fill this in, we'll take this line, delete that line, and then fill that in. And then when we move it over, my plus key is not working. We can make that one blue so they fit together. But then even to go further, you could go both directions. I'm going to left click, right click, and we still got our nudge factor set on the same. This time we'll go the opposite direction with the twirl tool. We'll go counterclockwise and we'll hit here and we'll do that and then hit the plus key and move it down. And then you kind of got to look at the top. This one's going down. So this line needs to be cut out. So you cut that line out and then move this with the Smart Fill tool. And then move it over and Control D and move it over. I'm nudging, I'm not moving. So see how they fit together, and then you can take both these, hit the plus key, and they go upside down too. So you can make, I do this a lot with different species of wood, and then make it into a border and make like a puzzle, but just glue them all down. Anyway, so I hope that helped that gentleman and anybody else in the future, and thank you for watching.